Trey, how hard was it to have the calf happen right when it happened after you'd had such a good training camp and kind of knock you out of the first part?
Yeah,
That's,
man, it was real frustrating. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like I was just starting to get back into a groove. As you know, I was out for a lot last year, and the last thing I wanted to do was get injured again. So, with all of that, stacking on top of it, it just made it worse. But I'm really thankful that I'm here with great staff, great coaching staff, great training staff, weight staff. So thankful for them and thankful for all they've done to get me ready to go.
did they have to kind of hold you down a little bit to keep you out for the full IR period or so make sure it would heal, or did you try to fight your way back in? Or
Yeah, well, the question was, do I go on IR or do I not? And just because if I'm on IR, I got to be out for 3 weeks, and so there's a lot of conversation. I obviously didn't want to go on IR, but I respected the decision by everybody to put me on there, and it definitely wasn't fun and definitely not how I wanted my season to start. But I'm glad, like I said, I'm here.
Zach Kiefer?
Trey, what have your impressions been of this offense? Is it what you were sold in the offseason when you were recruited here? And what's it been like playing with Phillip Rivers? You caught a million passes during training camp and were very much featured in the offense. Is that kind of how you expect to be featured the rest of the way?
Yeah, this offense is fun. I'm really impressed with just the game planning and the scheming. I think, the offensive staff does an awesome job of getting guys open and kind of playing to their strengths. And so that's been, really encouraging so far. Obviously, playing with Phillip is something that you dream of, as a pass catching tight end, as a receiver, really as any offensive player. He just makes everything so easy for you. He gets you in the right plays, puts you in the right positions, and obviously throws one of the better balls that you could possibly ask for, from a pass catching tight end. So it's been fun. Like I said, I'm really glad. I think, we have one of the best tight end groups in the league, not just as players, but as people as well. And, it starts with our coach. And so it's fun to come to work every single day.
What's been your impressions of him as a personality, as Phillip Rivers? Because he's a unique one.
Man, listen, bro, the way he talks trash is some of the funniest things I've heard in a long time. You have so much respect for him just for one, how many years he's played, how successful he's been, not just that earns respect, but then also how he every single day, he doesn't take a rep off. He takes every snap, during walkthrough, and he's always communicating and talking. So he's funny, man. He's serious. He's everything you could, imagine wrapped up into, one guy as a quarterback.
Which TV?
Hey Trey, you mentioned the tight end room. In your short time spent with Mo, what's impressed you the most, whether it's on the field or in the film room, or just what's impressed you the most with Mo so far?
Well, he's so naturally gifted, with size and athleticism, and so just the way he makes the ball look really small in his hands. I don't know if you've seen that, like when I don't know if there's any still shots of him catching a football, but like it looks like it's a golf ball basically in his hands, and just the way he's able to move, how strong he is. He's a complete package from a tight end standpoint in this league, and so I've been in a lot of really good tight end rooms, especially my first 4 years in Philly. With Ert Selleck and I being there for 4 years together, which doesn't really happen. And this one is right up there with the enjoyment that we have together, and the wisdom that's in the room, and obviously starting to see some of the production.
Go a couple more here, Phil B.
Hey, Trey, what was it like going up against the Bears, maybe seeing some old friends, exchanging a few words, and did the onside kick mean a little more?
It was fun, man. It was a lot of fun. That defense is really good. Obviously, I played against them a lot in the last 2 years, and so I just have a ton of respect for those guys. It's always good to see former teammates, and left on a really good note with them, and definitely miss some of those dudes, but they're great guys, great defense, and I know they'll have a great year.
Last one here, Jim Aiello.
Hey Trey, I was wondering, you talk about the tight end room. I was wondering if it means something a little extra special to you that you and Mo and Jack and Noah are all undrafted guys.
It's pretty cool. I don't know I'm not a statistician or anything like that, but I doubt that there's many other tight end groups in the NFL that are, undrafted. All of them, all four of them, or all three of them, or however many are undrafted. So it's pretty cool. We all had, a chip on our shoulder, which kind of helped develop us into the guys we are now. And so we're able to help younger guys, like Farad and Hale, and even Noah, his first year. So kind of show him the ropes and how to do things. It's kind of different, now that we're in Jack's year 8, I'm year 7, and what Mo's on year 4. So it's kind of different now, we're not grinding like we were from day one, but you definitely, that's kind of how we were brought up. And so you definitely still have that in you. And I'm just, I have so much respect for, Jack and Mo and Noah. So it's been fun.